Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for being here for the press conference to present Gleison Bremer. So please, before asking a question, say your name. And now, before giving the floor to you, I leave the floor to Gleison. Good morning and good afternoon. So before starting our press conferences, I would like to thank Turin and the city and the club. So 4 wonderful years have passed, and that's thanks to my mates and to the coach that I became what I am. Good morning, Gleison and the good Zambroni. Juventus TV. What was your impact with Juventus World and with Mr. Allegri, your new coach? Well, it was wonderful because Juventus is always fighting to win. So I had the chance to speak to my coach, and he has the same mindset of me. It's a winning mindset. So we were already in line on that sense. Good morning, Giovanni Versotti Dezen. So you've spent 20 days with Juventus. So what's the change for you in your different positions? So what's your difficulty, if you have any? So what is asking you? The club. Well, of course, when you are a strong player and you are a professional player, you need to change from a back three to a back four. So I've also talked to Chiellini, and I'm studying, I'm training. So, of course, I'm trying to adjust it to it, and I hope I won't have any difficulties during the season. Giovanni Albanese, well, you were just a step away from another club. So what's the convincing idea that brought you to Juventus? Well, I've discussed with other clubs, but Juventus is among the most winning clubs, and it was right for me to stay in the same city and change clubs. So that was the best for me. Good morning, Bremer. Marco Bon from Sport. So do you think it is useful for you to be a Juventus player, to become a member of your national team, to go to Qatar World Championship? Well, that was exactly one of the steps that brought me towards Juventus. So there are also Brazilian players, so it won't be easy to integrate into this great club because there are many professionals, but it was safer for me to come to Juventus. It was the right choice, in my opinion, in perspective. Hello from Sky Sports. So talking about friendlies, the last one was not really good. So do you think that Juventus will start from scratch in the upcoming season? I know that Atletico Madrid just outclassed us, and even if it's a friendly, you always want to win. So it's something we need to think about. But anyway, starting from Monday, we're going to work for the upcoming season, and the 15th of August, it's the first season match. Well, Juventus, of course, it's a great club. I wasn't here last year, but I am now. So we want to change the course of our things. Hello from La Stampa. How do you feel in switching to another club in the same city? What's your feelings? Well, I know that some Toro supporters were upset with me, but of course, I'm talking to them with my heart open. So if you want to become a professional, if you want to grow in your career, I think you have to choose the right place for you. So I'm in Juventus because I want to win, because it's a winning club. So there's nothing bad. It's just a professional choice because I want to improve again and again. Good afternoon, Marco Venditti, Calcio News. So you are wearing Chiellini's number, right? So is it difficult for you? And is there any mate to whom you asked some advice while coming here? Well, of course, before making the decision, I had to speak to some other mates, mate who switched from Torino to Juventus. And of course, Chiellini is another beacon for me. I spoke to him and he convinced me, and he told me that no problem for him if I wore his number. So I did it as he advised. Good afternoon, Glazer. So you were the best defender in Serie A. Do you feel you're one of the top defenders in general? Well, I feel I'm among the top defenders in Italy, but I still have much to show. So now we're going to play with a back four. The big clubs always play back four, so I know I'll need some time to adapt and to adjust to this new scheme, but I'd like it. Welcome, Bremer. So Juventus has got a long-lasting tradition of Brazilian players, and as far as I can see, you might look for a different profile, or do you think Juventus can find a different profile thanks to the Brazilian players? Well, I talked to different mates, Donizo, Alexandro, and others. They've helped me so far. So it's not easy to become one of the members of the national team. So my last season was great, in my opinion, but I wasn't selected for the moment. I know I have much work ahead of me, and I could improve, and I hope I'll improve again and again. Good morning, Gleison. So I'd like to chain up with what my colleague said before. So have you received some comments, some special comments on your switch towards Juventus from Turin? Something that upset you or something that made you smile? Well, you know how supporters are, and it's okay like that. So I'm a professional. I've never said I would never come to Juventus. It's a top club, and it was the right choice for my career. That's why I made it. So I want to improve as a professional. I want to improve for my family. So that's it. Good morning, Gleison. So you said it. Now you have Chiellini's number. You're one of the top players for this season. So you are playing not only for the National League, but also for your championships and for the World Championship and for Champions League. So how heavy do you feel it? Well, of course, the worst time for me is when I don't play well and I feel blue, but I know I can improve. So I just watch the videos, I try to identify my mistakes, and I want to improve from the day after. So I want to become a winner as the club I chose for me. Hello, Gleison. Marco Guidi from Gazzetta dello Sport. So, how are you getting along with Bonucci now? So, apart from Chiellini, but Bonucci was one of the first mates that talked to you when you decided to sign for Juventus. So, were you happy that the captain welcomed you? Well, sure. He is a great captain of a great team, so it was very satisfying and rewarding for me to have him welcoming me. I want to improve, and I want to be ready for the next challenges. RomeoGressi.com. Well, your career has improved rather gradually, but what was the spark that triggered your talent as one of the top defenders in Europe? Well, I had some great coaches, Mazzari first and foremost, then Juric, he's the one who made me break through. But then I wanted to work day by day. I wanted to improve technically. And I learned to have the right mentality. Good morning, Bremer. So you still have some days to go and some matches to go, but do you have any expectations for the Champions League? Well, of course, the Champions League is a dream for all the players in Europe. So you, of course, have high expectations when you're a professional like me, but you don't need to lose concentration on the National League. Any other question? So thank you very much. May I invite Federico Cherubini and Pavel Nedved for the ritual photos. Thank you.